It's another episode of Mad as a Goat. Now today I want to talk about something that really annoys me. Unfortunately, there's this really disgusting sort of behaviour of the general public towards disabled people. For instance, on my way home today, there was a disabled gentleman on the tram. Now all he had that was wrong with him was he slurred his speech a little bit and his walking was a little bit out of time. Nothing that serious. He wasn't flinging his poo at anyone, he wasn't shouting or screaming, nothing really too abnormal. But still motherfuckers avoided that guy like he was the fucking plague. And that pissed me the hell off. He was trying to talk to people to ask for the time, and me, of all people, one of the biggest arseholes on the planet, was the only person to give him the time because everyone else thinks they're too good to talk to someone who's disabled. Well, I got some news for you. You're not, okay? A disabled person is better than any abled person. And why, do you ask? Because they're struggling and still surviving. If you're a fully able-bodied person, getting around and living isn't really too much of a challenge. But try just having any sort of disability, even if it's just physical, like having a bum knee. That's something that makes life just another hurdle in life. But these people just walk past this man like they're so much fucking better than he is. Fuck you, you fucking uptight motherfuckers. I bet you most of those people work at Safeway. They're fully able-bodied, they've fully got control of their mind, and all they could do was be a checkout chick. This motherfucker, I was talking to him. Yes, that's right, I talk to disabled people. Why? Because they're just like you or me, but they have another hurdle in life. So in a way, I kind of respect disabled people because they have another hurdle, and it's usually a pretty substantial one because of society's fucked up behavior in front of them, but they still fucking survive. Fucking good on them. I have utmost respect for these people. And the fact that this guy knew what was going on. He knew people could hear him and they were walking past him, but unlike some sort of able-bodied dickhead, he didn't jump up out of his seat and get all arky and start yelling at everyone. He dealt with it like a decent human being. Not many able-bodied people are decent human beings. How often do you see able-bodied, fully functional people in the head running around screaming and acting like fucking assholes? Pretty common. Don't really see disabled people doing it so much. That's kind of weird, isn't it? No, it actually makes sense. Like I said, that hurdle makes them a better person. They struggle in their life because of all the prejudice and all the difficulties because of their, disability. And they still get on and they don't whinge and complain. I will admit there is exceptions to the rule, but no matter who you are, whatever group you're in, there's going to be a few that make the rest look bad. But most disabled people, as far as my experience goes, are quite decent people. But all these able-bodied motherfuckers just walked past this man and I was disgusted. I was fucking disgusted. And the bit that made it worse, he was talking to me and his voice was a little bit different. It's not a fucking joke. The man can't help it. But what happened when he got off that tram? People laughed. How weird is his voice? I'm like, it's actually not that weird. It'd be really weird if he was deliberately doing a voice like that, but it's quite obvious that the man can't help it. So what the fuck are you doing judging him? I mean, you are fully able-minded, but you're acting like a cunt. You can stop acting like a cunt, but you choose not to, so I should be laughing at you. I'm not gonna laugh at him because he has a disability that he can't help. Fuck you. I mean, it just pisses me the hell off. And I will admit I've done some distasteful jokes about, disabled people. I will stand by those jokes because I've already made them. I'm not going to take them back. But I still have utmost respect for these people. And one thing that fucking shits me to fucking tears. Now, when I say disabled, this can also mean the elderly. Because, things like dementia and that are technically a disability. And one thing that fucking shits me, and I see it, I work in a nursing home, and the nurses talk to anyone who's disabled or the elders like they're children. They're not fucking children. You're talking to a fucking adult. Do not talk to someone like they're a child unless they're a fucking child. And that shits me to fucking tears. A fucking 84-year-old man who's done more in his life than this stupid ass nurse who just basically sucked her way through college ever did. And she's talking to him like he's a fucking child? fuck you, you fucking dirty whore. This motherfucker's done more in like the last week than you'll ever do in your whole fucking life. And you're gonna have the audacity to talk to him as if he was a child? And there's a lady at work. She has a son. He has Down syndrome. You know, it happens. It's unfortunate, but it happens. I'm the only one who talks to him like a common person. He's the same age as me, so I talk to him as I would one of my friends. We talk about women, we talk about, you know, smoking weed and all this stuff and music and all that, and I just talk to him as if he was one of my friends. But even his mother talks to him like he's a child. Hey, Shawnee. Ugh! He's 22 years old. Don't treat him like a fucking child. I fucking hate that. Seriously, people, respect the disabled. They got more struggles than you do, and they're still kicking through while you're fucking whinging. They're better than you. Admit it. Fuck. Mad as a goat, motherfucker.